Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Jaden from Tech for Days, and today we have a pretty awesome unboxing today. We have a speaker inside of here, and it's actually a Bluetooth speaker. So I think this will be a very interesting unboxing. It's from a very, very well-known audio company, and they actually make a bunch of gaming stuff, and I was able to have this sent out to me for review, so let's dive in. So here we have the pretty big box. So we are actually going to open this up and take off the Amazon tape. And let's see what we have inside of here. So here we go. It's actually a bigger box than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be smaller than this. And here we have the Genius SP960BT. This is a Bluetooth speaker with many features in, and it's obviously portable. So it does have a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. Here are some of the functions and the specs of the Bluetooth speaker. So it says audio and video remote control profile. So you can fast forward, play, pause. And here we have like some different languages. And here we have some images of them using the speaker Bluetooth. So you can actually connect it to your laptop if it is Bluetooth enabled. And here's their Facebook page on Genius and a QR code if you guys want to scan that. And here we just have a picture of the device and the model number. And here we have the compatibility list. So it says smartphone, MP3, iPod, iPad, tablet, PC, CD player, or a notebook. So if we actually take a look to the side of the box, we have some additional specifications. So it says Bluetooth version 3.0. It has an 1800 milliamp hour lithium rechargeable battery. And here are the profiles that are supported: advanced audio distribution profile and audio video remote control profile. Has a wireless range of 10 meters or 33 feet, which is very impressive. I can be outside with this speaker and still have it playing. That's really awesome. That's a very good playing distance, and the connections are Bluetooth or via 3.5mm stereo input. And right here we have power and battery. So it has an on and off button, up to 15 hours of continuous play, which is very impressive. So that's a lot of time that you can be blasting this Bluetooth speaker at a party. It does say varies by audio content and volume, but that is still very impressive. Built-in 1800 milliamp rechargeable lithium-ion battery, as it does say on that side. And package contents come with the SP960BT, a 3.5mm audio cable, and a USB charging cable with a multi-language quick guide. So that's very awesome. Enough of that, let's actually open this thing up. So I went ahead and broke the seal just so we can open this quicker. So here we have the device. We're actually greeted with the manuals at first. So here we have the SP960BT manual right here. Shows you how to pair and what each actual items are. And it seems like it does actually have fast forward, play, and pause buttons, which is really interesting. And I'm pretty sure that's the micro USB port. The auxiliary port, probably an LED indicator, and the on switch. So that is very interesting. We will take a deeper look into that. And here we actually have a troubleshooting guide, which is very nice to see, just in case something is wrong, so you can actually go through these steps before you actually contact them to save you some time. And before we actually take out the device, we will look at the accessories. Here we have a 3.5 to 3.5mm audio auxiliary cord. It's actually feels very nice, and it does look very lengthy, so I will take this out so you guys can see the length. So that is actually a pretty good amount of length you have here. That's very nice that they actually included that, despite it being Bluetooth. And here we actually have a micro USB charging cable, which also seems pretty long as well. So nice to see they included that as well. And we have the speaker itself. So we'll take this egg carton type material out. There's nothing else in the box, so we will set that aside. And here we actually have the speaker, and it is much larger than I thought it was going to be, as I did say. So let's set all this garbage to the side. And now let's open up the plastic. And wow, it feels very nice, or it looks very nice already. It is very big, way bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's really cool. And you actually have a nice metal mesh type grill right here. It's actually aluminum metal, something like that. and you have a nice Genius logo. It's pretty hefty, it has a nice weight to it, it is pretty light, it's going to be very portable. Here you actually have rubber feet, which actually have a great grip. It's a really, really nice grip. And here you have like a triangular shape. Back to the back, we have a volume up, a volume down, a skip back, and a pause play / Bluetooth pair button. I believe there is a little Bluetooth symbol. And here we do have the auxiliary in, the charge, and the LED indicator and the on-off switches. And we have another triangular shape here, and it looks really, really cool actually. The buttons are easily accessible and they click very nicely. They're easy to click, and it actually looks very, very nice and sleek. It's a nice and triangular shape, and you can actually see each cone right here. So there's one cone and two cones. And right here you have a little bass port, which is really, really cool to see. Now before we go ahead and do a sound test with this Genius speaker, it actually has a very, very nice price tag of $28.99, originating from $69.99. So it's a great price right now. It's on sale, and there's actually only 4 left in stock as of October 5th. So I suggest if you guys are looking to pick one up, you hurry up, because they're only $28.99. They're very, very cheap, and it's really cool. So let's try to test this thing out. So to pair your Genius speaker to your device so we can actually do the sound test, you simply click the button in the back, you switch it, and we get a nice little blue blinking LED Bluetooth indicator right here. And you actually then hold this play button down, and it will beep, and it will start blinking faster. So then you turn on Bluetooth on your Bluetooth enabled device, and you wait for it to pop up, and as you can see, it was almost instant. So we will click that, and it will say connected once it has registered my device to the speaker. And we're connected. So that was fairly easy, very easy process actually. And the light will begin to slow. And you can go into your music app or whatever you have your music stored, and you can start playing. So I actually have it on full blast on my iPhone, but I can actually raise the volume on the speaker itself, and I can skip the song, and it just changed. So you can actually skip songs, it's really cool. And you can skip backward, and it works very, very well to the same song we were just at. You can pause it, play it. You can lower the volume using this button, and you can raise it up using this button, and it will begin to raise. As you can see, the blue LED indicator still blinks, and we're at full blast. So if you guys can still hear me, it actually has very, very nice bass. The bass is really, really good for the price and the design of the speaker. You get very, very nice bass, and it is directed towards you. The bass port is right here, so I think that's a really, really strong point of this speaker. The bass could be just a little bit more better. There could be maybe a little more, but you cannot tell the difference between something like a Beats Pill and this Genius speaker. You can rarely tell the difference. For the size of the speaker, it puts out a very, very nice volume, and it does not really distort at all. We can play it at full blast, and there's very, very, very little distortion. The treble is very, very well. All of the mids are pretty good, and the low end bass is actually a little bit affected because the bass could be just a little better, and it could hit the lows a little better in my opinion. But as you guys can see, as I will raise it up, it sounds very, very nice. And it is actually very responsive to my finger, so that's really nice to see. And you still can use your device to skip the songs, so that's a really nice feature. So I really like this speaker. It actually works very, very well, and it's still connected even when my device is locked. And as you can see, the blue LED indicator is still blinking. And to disconnect, you simply turn off Bluetooth on your device, and it will stop blinking and turn off the speaker. So I think overall it sounds very, very nicely. There's a little distortion. It hits the levels of frequencies very, very well. But like I said, it would be just a little nicer if there was just a little bit more bass in the speaker, just to give you a little bit more of a thump. But you guys could not actually hear the thump unless you had headphones on. But take my word for it, it actually sounds very well. This mic that I'm using to record audio right now would not pick up all of the frequencies you would actually hear in person, so don't base your decision off of the sound test that I gave for you. I just wanted to give you an idea of what to expect. But it actually sounds very well. If you do want to try to listen to the sound, then I suggest putting headphones on, and then you can hear the bass just a little bit better. But it sounds very, 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 very good. And it is very sleek, very nice. Something I think they could actually do to improve it would maybe be to put the buttons on the front, I would think, so that you can actually see them, or something like that. Or maybe even make the buttons backlit so you can actually tell which ones are which, especially when it's dark outside, because it would be kind of hard to tell which buttons are which, especially since the speaker only comes in black, which is another thing that it would be nice if it has maybe different colors available, like red, blue. This one only comes in black, which the black does look very nice, and it gets the job done. It plays your music. So if they included different kinds of colors, that would be really awesome. Maybe they can have this all blue with this all gray, or different kind of varieties to choose from, because color is something that people actually look at, and the form factor. Now the form and the design of the speaker is actually very, very nice looking. I really like it. But if they included some colored variants, I think it would be easier to see and people would be more visually attracted to purchase this speaker, because it looks better than other ones, if you know what I'm saying. So I do think color would be really awesome. And like I said, it is actually kind of awkward during my experience of using it, having to reach back here to press the buttons. Maybe they can reposition the buttons right here on this nice top black strip. It's actually very spacious, and the buttons would fit very nicely, I think. So they can actually just put the little icons on this part, and the buttons can physically go here, so it'd be easier to press, because personally this would be easier to see in the first place, because I can see it from here. But back here, I just cannot guess which one is which. It's just kind of awkward. So maybe if they repositioned the buttons, that would be way better. Now the on switch is no problem, because we know it's towards the bottom, so it's easy to turn on and easy to turn off. It's very easily accessed. And here's the LED indicator, which will let you know when the device needs to be charged. It will light up red, and you just charge it here. Charging time is fairly well. It's probably about maybe 2 to 3 hours to charge it for me. And the auxiliary in is, if you want a stable connection, you can simply plug this in and start playing right away. You don't even have to wait for your device to pair, which is also nice that they included that option just in case you wanted a fairly stable connection. And I believe it would save some battery, because it wouldn't be searching for a Bluetooth signal. So I think that's very cool that they included that. So overall, I actually give this speaker a 5 out of 5. It's fantastic. The only things that I thought, as I did say, was maybe some color variants and repositioning the buttons, and maybe adding just a little bit more bass would make it the most perfect speaker you can get for the money, which it already is. That would just make it even better of a buy. Like I said, the price is $28.99, and there's not many left, so if you guys are interested in purchasing one, I do recommend you hurry and jump on that, because the price is fantastic for how much you get in one package. Now, I had owned a Beats Pill or any of those name branded speakers before, and you cannot even tell the difference between those and this one. They actually sound very well together. If anything, this one's actually more clearer than other Bluetooth speakers I've used, and I really like that. And the price, I just can't I want to reiterate how much the price is. It's very well. So I think this speaker is a very well-rounded and holistic speaker. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys next time. Be on the lookout for more Bluetooth speaker and reviews from my channel. And I actually will be having another speaker review coming soon, and this one should be very exciting. So make sure you stay tuned, and thank you for watching.